Okay ค่ะคุณวิทยาค่ะ let's move on quickly before we ending our programs for now. We have our special guest live interview with Dr. A Suchatvee Suwansawas นะคะ Bangkok's Governor candidate สวัสดีค่ะ welcome to the program ค่ะ Dr. A
สวัสดีครับคุณนีน่า
สวัสดีครับ
คุณวิทยา
สวัสดีค่ะ
Good morning everyone.
Good morning. So I would like to go straight to the point since we're running out of time. I would like to enhance this topic as, for example, getting around in Bangkok for us is already difficult enough. So, when walking, we have lumps and bumps on the street, on the footpath. Our buses that we have do not have special way for wheelchair riders to hop on. We may have elevator to get to the BTS train station, but the design of the entrance and the exit it's neither wheelchair friendly neither, and noises from cars and motorcycles can be very hard for the impaired people to get around when you can't see. So for you as the one of the candidates for Bangkok Governor, you have visited a lot of places and areas, and you see a lot of problems like more than me. So you have traffic, floods, mosquito issues around, but not many have mentioned about the living standard life of the impaired people. So to you, what do you see in this?
That's right. I want to tell you a short story. I think Kun Vitya, Kun Nina, you've been to other cities many times. For example, Thai people love to go to Tokyo, love to go to London, and of course, I studied quite a long time in US. You know what? When I was in US, I saw people with disability everywhere. I saw them in my classroom. They are my friends. And then I go out of the classroom, I go to public space. I also witnessed a lot of people with disability. And not only Boston, not only New York, but also when we visit Tokyo, we saw a lot of people with disability in the bus, in the train, in the movie theater, I mean everywhere. But then when we come back to Bangkok, Thailand, we haven't seen people with disability that many, right? So I ask a question. It is mean in Thailand we don't have a lot of people with disability compared with other, right? Because we haven't seen them that much. No. Actually, we have quite a lot of people with disability. Bangkok alone is almost 100,000.
Wow.
We don't have less people with disability compared with other cities. No. But why? We haven't seen them that much in public. Because they cannot go anywhere, right? They cannot go anywhere. This is the problem. It means that we have to do something very serious. In the past, we talk about this issue again and again, but I don't think we that serious compared with other city, compared with other nation. Actually, what we see right here from the nation, the voice of nation, this is one of many problems of people with disability. This is physical problem. They cannot access to public space. They cannot access to everywhere equally compared with normal people. But this is only one problem. I tell you, actually they have other problem that is even not less important. For example, they cannot access to education. They cannot access to education. You see, in school, not so many people, not people with disability have that opportunity. Even that elementary school, not many. High school, even less. And in university, tell yourselves, ask yourselves, not many people. I mean, compare with university I studied in US. You see them everywhere. Almost every classroom. It means that people with disability in Thailand, they don't have opportunity not only to access physically, but education it's far away. And also, last but not least, they cannot access to goods, welfare, social welfare, and government service. No difficult. Maybe they have a hard of hearing, and they have many other types of disability. So all these three things become important. We have to do things seriously. Start with the physical. The physical thing in Bangkok is the easiest way. Of course, if you can make the footpath smooth, if you have will to do it, you can do it right now. All right. This is the first thing. Even
But
in time. Yes,
I'm sorry,
please.
I'm sorry, Dr. A, but this has been long. This problem has long been the problems of Bangkokians when getting around, like us normal people, to walk around in the footpath, or sometimes you drive on the street and your wheel get blow up because of the uneven of the street. And my point is there any ways or any policies or anything that maybe as a Bangkok's governor candidate would like to implement? Do you have any clear policies on this in terms of introducing infrastructure or technologies to ease up the life of Bangkokians or to ease up the life of the impaired in Bangkok?
Just say, actually, Kunina is right. You just say the second word you're talking about technology. In the past, Bangkok governor in the past, they don't have that kind of technology. But now you can have technology. It means you can know where as every people of disability, you can spot them. In the past, they live alone at their house, no one taking care of them. You don't know what they want. But now everyone have mobile phone, and a lot of people have smartwatch. And the people with disability right now, we have, I mean, everywhere you have a simple technology. You have a wristband, for example, Vitaya. The
Yes.
wristband we can provide to all people with disability. It means you know where they are. You can spot their problems. And even you can spot their health situation. This is the technology can come to help. For example, if they want to go to hospital, it means that they can communicate with you. That I love to have one-stop service for people with disability like other city. When you have any problem, if you are cousin, you are the people with disability yourselves, you can contact this. But in Bangkok, you have no idea at all. You have no idea at all. So they need one-stop service to take care everything for them. And we can provide them with the technology. We can spot them. We can know where we are, the health situation. This will improve their quality of living right away. This is very important. And this year, today, the technology is all available.
I see. As you are prominent educator, and I really wonder because one of your policy is about education, and you think is inequality. Bangkok quality of education is some part is less than, I mean, in other province better. So what's your idea about to improve our education in Bangkok, the system? Do you think the whole high school or the college level?
We have to be serious, Vitaya.
Yes.
I love that you ask this question. Education is everything. If you are with disability but you have good education, you can earn even more money than the normal people, right? Bangkok, I'm so sad talking about this. It is the center of Thailand education. The problem that we're not serious about this. We're serious about the other issue. We have to start with 50 school in every small uh, branch. Let's say we have about 50 branch in the city. Let's say the small province in the BMA. I dream to have 50 excellent school. And that 50 excellent school, we start with teacher. The most important thing. Teacher is everything. Even you have the not very so beautiful building, but if you have the good teacher, we have to take care of teacher well. Right now, Bangkok people, teacher, they don't have that good support compared with other province. We have to provide them the good welfare. We have to support them about the education system. This is very important. If we can achieve to improve the teacher, then we can gain more trust from parents, and parents can come back to send their children to Bangkok school. Otherwise, they have to travel from Ladkrabang to Don Mueang, from Ladkrabang
I
to
see.
Palankot. They have to drive across 7 or 8 area to get to school. They have to wake up at 4 or 5 o'clock. That is not fair. So I want to start with the good school in every area. And I can do that because I have experience about it for long time. And not just experience, I have crazy passion about this.
I
Crazy
can
passion.
tell, right? I
I
can
have to do
tell.
it. I have to get things done.
I see. How about your opinion about homeschool? It should be more giving more support for people and families to learn about having the homeschool.
That's correct. My homeschool over there, downstairs, I have homeschool.
Right.
COVID
Wow.
kill Thai children. The COVID is so bad. I mean bad for everything, I don't want to say that. But 3 years old is the most important year. 3 to 5 is the most important year. They need to go to school. They need to see friends. They have to improve motor skill. They have to improve social skill. But this, we cannot send those to school. So homeschool, that's very important. But how to make a great homeschool, we need parents to understand. So as a Bangkok governor, if we still have COVID for a year, I'm not sure. I wish we don't have, but if I have to introduce the homeschool system for parents, the easy but very useful. I did myself. I have done myself, so I know how to make it right.
Right.
Dr. Ek, I would like to ask one last question that when you mentioned about the homeschool, do you think that if the COVID situation continue to be with us, do you think that the homeschool system will dominate the education? Let's say in Thailand first.
I think so, because we have no other choice, Kunina. And the homeschool is not mean education alone. Kunina, Kunitya. As I working on 50 area in Bangkok, I tell you a story, the last story, that it made me cry. Bangkok has a small, little children's school, right? So Bangkok support 20 baht. 20 baht. 20 baht. A little children can have a box of milk and have food, all right? You see, 20 baht is very low, but at least 5 days, they have milk, they have good food. But then, parents cannot send them to little children's school. At home, they don't have any milk. That parents cannot afford to give them a good food, good ingredient, and good milk. It means that if we have homeschool, not only education system, educate their parents, Bangkok governor have to send them milk, have to send them good food. Otherwise, we get even worse problem. Not only education to Vitya, to Nina, but the healthy problem that's going to cost us a lot if we not do this. So this is I want to do. Homeschool system, educate the children, and send milk and good food to all home in Bangkok.
You are a person in the media that always give us very interesting clips and video and ideas and making us so excited to see what's next. So what's next for you to maybe the thing you like to say before we end over this interview? The thing that
I
you
want
really
to
like to
say,
say.
I wish Thai people, Bangkok people have hope to Vittaya.
Mhm.
No matter you're gonna elect me or not,
Mhm.
but at least you need to have hope in our country, in our city. Don't say that we cannot do it. We cannot do it. It's impossible. Come on. Other city they have done a lot of things. Even they have worse situation. Singapore, you see them. You see Seoul, South Korea. You see Japan. You see Tokyo. They have earthquake. They have super strong. They have a lot of things. Even some countries they have war like South Korea. They can improve the city. So please believe in yourselves. Believe in your city. So this I want to send a strong message that we can do it. We can achieve together. Otherwise, Kunina, Kunitya, in the next 10 years, everything gonna be the same and even worse. And you have to look to Malaysia like this, and even Vietnam.
Don't look up.
I cannot accept that. I cannot accept at all because all of us, three of us, and the people watching this program, you see the world. The people not different, and some area Thai people even better. But what happened to Bangkok? What happened to Thailand? Because you not believe in yourself, and I believe in you, and I believe that change Bangkok, we can do it. Believe me.
Okay,
Well,
Kunina.
thank you very much for today, Dr. A. I am looking forward for a new and brighter Bangkok, definitely.
You got it.
Thank you to be in our program. ขอบคุณค่ะ and have a nice day.
ขอบ
Thank
คุณ
you
ครับ
very much. Have a safe day. Thank you very much. สวัส
ค
ดี
รับ
ค
ผม
รั
สวัส
บ
ดีครับ